Red Dead Redemption 2 has a lot of things in the game that you probably missed the very first time that you played through everything. A few of those things you might know, a few of the things you might not, and if you come away from this video learning at least one thing today, hopefully you can go ahead and leave a like on the video and subscribe, because it only does take a second out your day to make mine. And with that out of the way, let's get into the top 10 things you missed in Red Dead Redemption 2. Coming in at number 10, we have the cinematic camera mode, and I'm sure all of you know how to activate that, but what you didn't know is that when you're using the cinematic mode, you can actually set a waypoint on the map, and instead of actually going and riding the horse yourself, you can actually just go into cinematic mode and keep yourself at a sprint, and you will just keep going, and you can put your controller away. You can go use your computer, use your phone, whatever, and just wait until your character gets to the waypoint. And it's just a really nice way to kind of save yourself some time if you don't want to ride all the way there and you just kind of want to, not play at that moment. It's just a really useful tip, and hopefully you guys think so too. So coming in at number 9, you probably didn't know that you can dolphin dive when you're aiming down your gun. All you have to do is you have to double tap square, or it would be X on Xbox, and that's you just dolphin dive. It's a pretty cool tip if you're just trying to dodge some bullets or something like that. Just double tap square or double tap X on Xbox. Coming in at number 8, we have a little bit less of a tip and more of just something that you didn't know that was in the game. Trevor and Michael from GTA 5 are in the game, and if you didn't know, one of Michael's ancestors seems to be in the O'Driscoll gang. And as you can see here, he's in a picture here that Rockstar released, and apparently he's somewhere in the game, but we don't know where he is. Maybe if you look closer sometimes when you're fighting the O'Driscolls, maybe you'll get to see him. And for Trevor, we actually have to put up a spoiler alert, because if you haven't finished the game, it's going to spoil it for you. But if you have completed the game, remember that guy that you were fighting as John Marston? Yep, that's him. That's him right there. That's Trevor from GTA 5, or at least the voice.
You will be the first one we kill.
Leave him alone.
Oh, careful, boys. Careful.
Yeah.
Look at this tough guy.
Get out of here.
How fancy pants Getty's paying you to be tough for him, huh?
Coming in at number 7, you probably didn't know that you could twirl your gun by double tapping the left bumper on your controller. And it's just a nice little kind of fancy thing that you can do when you're bored, I guess. And just a pro tip, man. Number 6, we're going to be taking a look at a glitch that actually is really useful. All you have to do is pull out the lantern, and you got to go pick up a plant or something like that. And then once you pick that up, he's going to put it on his belt, and then get on your horse, and then get off of the horse. Then you could pull out a rifle or something like that. And this would be very useful for nighttime hunting, or maybe if you're exploring a cave or something like that, some dark area. It's just, it's a glitch, but it still works. Coming in at number 5, this one's actually gonna be a spoiler alert. So if you haven't reached chapter 5 in the game yet, then don't even consider watching this one. But other than that, if you're still here and you know what I'm talking about, well, you could go back to the island of Guarma, and really it's just a glitch, and I'll do a little tutorial on screen right now for you if you don't know how to do it. And you just get to go back to the island of Guarma, and you can just inspect all the animals that you missed out on, and you can explore the whole world. So there you go. So what you need to do to get to the island of Guarma is you need to be able to get to Mexico first, which is an Easter egg in and of itself. You have to actually have access to New Austin, which is obviously the spoiler part of this. You need to be able to play as John Marston, because you need to access that area, of course. And then you go to the Sea of Corondo, I guess that's how you say it, cross the river, and then go into this sort of like crack in the desert. And then what you need to do here, it took me a long time, is all you need to do, keep spamming the sprint button and the jump button until your horse eventually gets up there. And what you need to do is you need to drop off your horse and then keep trying to jump over to the other side. And it takes a while, like I said, and eventually you'll get there, and just keep spamming the jump button, and eventually you'll slide down into Mexico, and that is the first step of getting to Guarma. I also recommend using the horse cheat, and then cheat yourself a horse in there. Otherwise, you would have to run all the way across the desert to do this. So like I said, I recommend using the horse cheat. You need to set the waypoint all the way in the bottom right corner until you can't move any further than that. And all you have to do is run all the way across Mexico with your horse, and that'll take a long time. And then all you have to do is fall through the map, and then you'll die, and then you'll end up reawakening at Guarma. Number 4, you can get arrested for a cheaper bounty. So all you have to do is literally just get arrested. Instead of actually paying for your bounty, you can just go ahead and get arrested. And it's another useful way to grow your beard out, because you'll actually spend time in the jail cell, and he'll just grow out his beard a bit. And you'll actually pay less than you would normally for a bounty if you just went ahead and paid for it at the post office. So I think this is probably something you guys missed out on, because I know that a lot of you probably didn't want to get arrested. Coming in at number 3, you can actually drive a boat. I'm sure everyone knows that there's boats in this game, but did you know that there are steamboats? And what you can actually do, you can go ahead and try to go to Mexico in the southern part of the lake here, and you'll eventually go ahead and sink. Number 2, you can fast travel, and all you have to do is buy an upgrade for Dutch's tent and buy an upgrade for your tent. And then from there, all you have to do is go up to this map and you can fast travel. And finally, at number 1, we got another spoiler alert here. I know we got a lot of spoilers in this top 10 list, but what can I do? If you haven't beat the game, then I'm sorry, but this is going to be another spoiler. So, if you have played as John Marston, you'll probably know that you can't swim. I always thought that maybe it was like a glitch or something, or maybe my clothes were too heavy, or maybe my satchel was too full. Turns out that it's actually kind of a little secret Easter egg that they implemented into this. It's just a little Easter egg, and John Marston just can't swim, and Arthur can, and it's just a little tease there from the people at Rockstar Games. And it kind of sucks that you can't swim as John Marston once you complete the game, but oh well, there's not much reason to swim anyways. But there you go. That's the top 10 things that you probably missed in Red Dead Redemption 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know down in the comment section below what you think about these. And if you did take something new away from this video, please leave a like and subscribe, because again, it does take a second out of your day to make my day. So if you could do that, that would be wonderful. So have a wonderful day. See you in the next one.